Hello everyone. Today I want to wish you a very happy New Year's with a lot of painting and chill session and a lot of joy. So first of all, we are going to take the stock of the previous years, and after I'm going to give you an idea of what is going to await us in my channel for the year to come. Just to make a quick feedback with the past years. So I reached 10,500 subscribers, so French and English. We launch 100 video in French and in English, so 50 in French and 50 in English. I create 31 tutorial for my boss on Patreon, so thanks again to all my boss who support me time after time and months after months to give me the opportunity to create more content for you. I just take my listing because I forget sometimes some few numbers. We are more and more people viewer on my live stream. We reach something like 50 people in the same time during some of my live, and we start making it on Twitch and YouTube in the same time. We do a lot of different kind of miniatures, a lot of games workshop. I focus a lot on Curse City this previous year, and I make a lot of tutorial on Curse City for my boss on Patreon to make some evolution of paint to paint in a better way, in a better resolution. We create some tutorial for Game of Thrones by Cool Minion Art, for some miniatures from RTLW, a lot of open the box, and some test of paint like Chimera model, color, and all this kind of stuff. So we reach 50 boss on Patreon, so that gives me the possibility to be paid a little bit for my work. So that's around $200 by month. That's pretty cool because that gives me the possibility to buy some stuff to show you, or a lot of things like that. That's why the project come this year. That's the moment. This part, the website, will be the more big project for me this year because it's going to take a lot of time. I'm not sure I'm going to find a way to do it, but if I can do it, that will be very, very awesome for different reasons. The first one is about the referencement, so it will be more easy for you to find the tutorial you need. The second point will be about I will start to selling some formation of painting, for example some formation about airbrush or brush, about the dilution, and that's can be pretty cool because people who don't want to support me on Patreon can just buy the tutorials they want. A lot of them will be free like on YouTube, but for this one, for some few one, you can buy it, so that can be a good feedback for me to reinvest into the website. After that, I will probably, for example, sell some of the miniatures I paint during live directly on the website, so that can make some cash back to me, and I can buy new miniatures to paint it, or pay some people to make some tutorial, or I don't know. So that can be cool. For the more clear and direct project that will come for the first 2 months, you can see just around Heroquest will be one of my big projects because it's a painting commission, and I'm going to make tutorial video on every kind of miniatures and proper view for free. Some of them, like the hero and some few miniatures, will be available only for my boss on Patreon, exactly like I do previous years for Cursed City. After that, I will do some Thousand Suns army. I already have a big orc army, and this time I choose to paint a very elitist army with few miniatures, just to focus and have a high level painting. That is going to be a big and important point for me next year. Game of Thrones is always one of my favorite games, A Song of Ice and Fire by Cool Mini or Not, so I want to paint the Greyjoy army because I love them. One other things is about the Marvel Crisis Protocol. The game is pretty cool. The miniatures is in art plastic, very qualitative plastic, and I just have a few miniatures to paint so we can push the level once again, and that's always welcome. By the way, there are some few project I can't talk right now because it's professional projects I work for in sculpture, and that will come probably next year, so I will probably do tutorial on that too. And I'm going to probably go at Adepticon this year to giving some painting class. As you can see, it's going to be a very huge year, and I really hope to see you a lot. Just to finish, before the end, I'm going to show you a little bit to make you a quick visit of my artist studio, just for you to see and to know in which condition, in which way I paint every day. Thanks again for watching, and let's go for the visit. Welcome for this to see my. I'm going to present you a little bit my artist studio. So you can see when you open, we have some scenery right here, some box of miniatures and game I have to paint. This is my personal stuff. You can see Gimli. It's a little bit disturbing, I think. He probably don't understand what I say because he's French. It's a French bulldog, and he stay like that every time. You can see all my different game. Some I play with, and some other I just have to some collection, like Heroquest and what is the name in English? War of I don't know, but it's a very old game, and the name in French is Seigneur de Guerre. After that, you can see the first. What is the name for that usually?
Showcase.
My first showcase. This is the one I have just near my the space I paint, so I can put it directly and more easily. I have some of my golden lemon. I don't have it right here, but I go back in south of France to keep them here, so that's pretty cool. This is the computer I use for my streaming and for sculpts, for my 3D sculpt. So you can see all the setup. Gimli is always right here. And you can see the space I use to paint and to stream and to make my video tutorial. The space to prepare my minis, the different elements. This comes from Amazon. This is for the nails art, the cosmetic things. You can find it easily. So what's next? So I have a lot of space for two reasons. When I give some painting class, it's really more easy. I give some painting class on Discord too, if you are in other part of world. So if you want, contact me on Instagram. And when I have friends who come and paint and chill with me, that's always cool to have a lot of space. You can see my box to take pictures and photography of my miniatures. So I just stack. This is my big showcase with my orc army and my personal paint for me. I really like to play. There is some Game of Thrones miniatures. I really like the game. Some Cursed City minis, and the orc. The big part is orc. some of these miniatures is going to be sale on my website if I find a way to create my website this year. That's going to be to make some money to continue in that way and continue to make what I love. So I think you see a lot. Oh, this is good, okay. But I need to put more water on that plant. So thanks again for watching. I really hope you enjoyed to visit my artist studio. Don't hesitate to like, to subscribe to the channel, to click on the ring, and to post a comment if you like that. You can always support me on Patreon if you want, so you can have access to more content, and it's always a very great help for me to continue creating some content for you. Thanks again for watching and see you soon for the next tutorial. Bye bye.